People across the country marked his first year in his second term with protests today. That includes here in Madison, where people walked out of homes and workplaces, holding up signs protesting the administration's recent actions, including immigration enforcement here in the Midwest. Walkout organizer Amy Beecher relies on Medicaid for disability and saying it's something she says makes politics personal.
All of those things are under threat. If I, among millions of other Americans, lose those benefits, we will be left out on the streets with nothing.
Walkouts happened in other major cities and small towns throughout the U.S., as well as virtually. A multi-coalition protest is planned at the Forward Center on State Street tonight.